hard to drag, Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it. This is the... It looks so... That overflow of energy is probably what...
From this point forward, everything we know about the real...
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it...
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down...
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we really fall that far down?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
That's it? Right. We still got a job to do.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and...
Exactly. This light...
Yeah, these floating black...
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama. Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. It's like it was seeking me. I'm sorry I can only appear before you.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. But we had to destroy...
Of course. Under the power of this, turns out even our regret...
Whether in triumph...
Exactly. That main... You're looking for a young girl. I'd like to help her while I'm still... Be careful.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Quick, get back here. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
The show begins!
Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them. Time to shine! Yoo-hoo! I'm going in!
Hey, yeah!
Watch out!
Paimon can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Did you hear that? What? Never mind. It was probably...
Don't scare Paimon like that!
I heard it too. It was...
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good...
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
Kachina! Alani? You made... Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these... Good idea. Let's... Here goes! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Right here! Really? You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! The monster can appear from anywhere! It almost the Wyap's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to... Had a girl. You did...
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the Wyap? I can't exactly put it into words, but... something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything...
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the... There are countless proxies, but if a proxy were to become...
Judging by the current situation... Still, we can't...
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Kachina? What's... nothing.
Maybe we really should...
No, I'm just up ahead. Listen to me, Kachina. You don't have anything... All right.
We've already come all...
Let's go. This...
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's all right. I don't have much so go.
Thank you for You're a true... Does your head still hurt? I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that. Wyap? Wyap! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyap? So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Wyap... Alright, get ready, everyone! Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place!
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure. He tried to get in my way. He would have dispersed with or without me. Rather than worrying about him, I would urge you to... You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now, and it will be... No. The power of the Abyss is intoxicating. I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing... That is the tragedy of your short lives. Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas. And the Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so...
Kachina, give me your hand. Feel that? I'm right. Thanks, Moalani. You're right, because I'm not alone. You're right. Maybe, but you also couldn't.
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down? The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal. And in—
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this. Sorry in advance. There aren't many in Natlan who can beat—
From the ashes to this world.
An epic wave! Whoosh! Right here. Get back! Let her rip! Let's ride! Amazing! Right here! Carving wave! Surf it up! Check this out! Let's ride! Woohoo! We won! We actually won! That's what he gets. Fantastic work, Kachina. This makes me so— I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable. Huh? My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain—
Wait, does that mean—
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so overrun with... Still, seeing you pull it off. Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, it took years' worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Only then will we have the power to defeat the... Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion.
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Nat—
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the... Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Me?
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone, its blaze will become one with our vision for Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
What's wrong, Mualani? So many memories. So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer. I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wyatt first. Okay, that should be it.
I hear your voice, Kachina.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say good. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer.
You are already an outstanding child.
Huh?
You are all my most beloved children. Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina. Focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself to be. The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all.
I know we've never met before, Wyob, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of time. It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to run!
It's a Seelie! The Seelie opened the way for us! The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here! Watch out for the falling rocks! Quick, through the middle! Come on, faster!
We'll never make it!
You've done well. Now come home.
The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she used...
She's still in the Speaker's Chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was
So you're saying her consciousness...
every great display of power comes at a price. You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. We'll get you... Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro...
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Hi, Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned.
Right. The Wyatt...
I'll let her explain everything. Every move we make.
Huh.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a...
Thank goodness you made it. Take a seat, everybody. All right. I have to say, though...
He always has been special like that.
Given the current situation, that ability will...
Of course.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. Just give it time.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation...
Huh?
No.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with... Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of...
Mulani told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to fight. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat... The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because immediately after the war... But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory. Nor did they hold... Our civilization was dying. If we didn't bring the... So, the Archon...
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new since the plan was mentioned in. But there's still something I don't understand.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense.
That's right. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. Only by dying before my time.
So, in other words, this is your...
Yes. If the Natlan of the future, the goal was to once a tribe was the chosen would then.
So that means.
That's right. After your adventure in the night.
So in other words...
Yes. The 6 heroes successfully once again, it comes.
Just like how the Ode of Res.
Exactly. It's just another. If we want to unblock that. So, I've tried. Currently, Shalonen of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memory.
Well, we have less than...
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the. That's also why I.
But if you knew this whole time.
Perhaps, but just like your.
So I suppose you're.
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand. I can only. I have never believed I could solve. Natlan's salvation lies not. You're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Huh?
Even though I sacrificed my power, after all, in addition to their.
Fuel?
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important. Over time, they became imbued on their own. Each item's. By burning those items, I was able to activate. It was a rather crude approach.
But weren't they all...
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter.
You have nothing to be sorry. And then, it would. Besides, if they knew those items helped.
Even when you put it.
The people and the events of. If you still have regret, your deeds will become new.
Well, we...
Now that Kachina. And we could all use the rest. Try not to let it get to. Alright.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the story. They attract people from all walks of life. The people of the spring. It's been really nice seeing the children of my tribe get older. I've witnessed their energy. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children. Just like those warriors did. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. The abyss, my rage. But you came to me because I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlan.
gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die.
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't even across time. We will all do our part to fight for now.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll all... No, seriously though, Dad should be...
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone. The rules are my legacy.
War forged the
Who will...
We are those who forged. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me. Quick, let's pack it up.
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no, it's not that I don't.
Ah, well,
She didn't cause any trouble.
yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
That's good.
Is there a reason you asked? You were...
Maybe it seemed her impulse to fight is
So what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all I wanted.
What? Do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
No way. Just, I appreciate the understanding and... Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind... In the end, it's all the...
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina! Woohoo!
Well done.
I always knew you could do it. You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the
I had no choice.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to...
I wasn't, I swear, when he insisted on repaying the fake.
But the fact of the matter,
I'm really sorry, Kachina.
It's amazing.
So,
Our team captain drank.
Alright. There's dear friends, firstly, I'm grateful to my friends, this traveler and his companion Paimon. They've agreed to... And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped they too deserve to be called our heroes. So...
Well said!
I'll drink to that. How does... To be honest...
Well, you better get used to it.
Hey, please don't...
Ah, you're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two. You look like you've still got questions. Because the thought of telling you could just as imagine if I couldn't make. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. Or
Paimon suddenly remembered.
yes, it was. From what I've been able to piece together, I can. She played a. Still, it was an impressive. You feel loss keenly. It seems this is a war, and there can be no war without loss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
Yeah, doesn't that...
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important. Even if the future ends in destruction, and this is a pivotal moment. Well, 3, to be precise. There's your resistance to if you agree to
Ancient names?
they can. Possessing an ancient, the ode of resurrection, just like in the Night Kingdom, I will.
Yeah, we can't...
Wonderful. We've never forged.